Well, here's a little bit of a problem. My Honda Rebel 250, the brakes are just so weak, and I'm going to try and bleed the system. It's a very simple process, but hopefully I'll get a little bit more stopping power. You could do this on your bikes if you're losing a little bit of this pressure. Sometimes it's just the bleeding of the brakes that you have to do. So we're going to remove these two screws up here with a Phillips screwdriver. Just remove it, and then the other screw, and there's a diaphragm, a rubber piece underneath. You're going to have to inspect that. Make sure there's no leaks coming through. There we go. That was really tight. Yeah, be careful about cramming anything in here, because see this rubber boot? You don't want to damage it. And you just kind of push it in. Also, you want to inspect this for possible gunk, and I do see a little bit. So I'm looking down, very little fluid in there, and I'm going to clean this as well. Fluid, you have to be careful. You could put like a cloth underneath so you don't hit the tank. And on the left side, you have this very small brake caliper. You're going to remove this rubber boot from this nipple, and using an 8mm or an open wrench. Sometimes open wrenches are better. You will put it here and counterclockwise opens this, and then to close it, you just tighten it. I'm going to use an open wrench. It's a little bit easier to do it this way, especially with one person. Now that you have your wrench in place like this, I'm going to take my discarded oil container, and I'm going to put this right in here in the valve itself. So this is usually the way I've done brake jobs before, and you just open the valve, and now you need to go to the other side, hold the brake. I can actually hit it from here, and you see the fluid. You want to hold on to the brake lever, don't let go of it, and then tighten it. And now when you unscrew it, push the brake lever again, close it. So that's closed, and now I'm going to open it, push it again, and it's going to just bring out all of that old nasty fluid. So open it, push the brake lever, close it. My fluid, make sure that it never runs empty on the top, otherwise you're going to get more and more bubbles. Now I'm going to pump my brakes. Actually, there's a lot better feel. Before they were really spongy, and now there's like a lot of good amount of force. We're going to take our rubber boot again, and I'm going to put it right in there. Should fit perfectly. And a little bit more, and then that's perfect. So I tighten it a little bit at a time. Let's see how it feels. Much better. Before, I had to push this all the way in order to get some feel, but now really nice and snug. We're going to just clean up the caliper area, make sure that no fluid is leaking on the calipers, but we're ready to take this for a test drive and see how the brakes feel. That's pretty much how you can improve the braking feel of your bike, just by bleeding it. Remember, when you get one of these old bikes, most likely the fluid is kind of poor inside. But this bike is extremely easy to maintain and to service. So go out, get one, and I'm really enjoying this little 250. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.